Hi friends, welcome to the channel Flicker Colors Fusion. My name is Radha. If you love doodling flowers like I do, then this is the video for you. Today I'm going to show you 9 different flowers in a very easy way, and I'm sure you will learn it very quickly. So let's have fun and come join me. So this is going to be the video in 2 parts. Part 1 video is going to be 9 different flowers, and the part 2 video I'm going to show you how to illustrate these 9 different flowers all combined together. So stay tuned. The 9 different flowers in this part 1 video are rose, periwinkle, lavender, hepatica, English bluebell, tulips, gerbera, anemone and marigold. Materials required for this will be watercolor paper cut into postcard size and kept ready, fine liners, black fine liners, 0.1, 0.2, 0.4, 0.5 size, and we will be needing watercolors and paintbrush water later for the water wash. Let's begin with our first flower, the rose. The rose is an extremely beautiful flower called as the king of flowers. The stem of rose is hard and green in color with sharp thorns on it. Roses appear in many colors. It's a symbol of love and beauty and is the most widely used flower for decoration. To begin drawing this, let's make a small bud shape in the center and then curvy lines to make petals when we move outwards. Keep adding more bigger semicircular and broken curvy lines and make more petals moving outwards. To add some depth to the flower, let's add some lines. Let's start with the line shading. With the hatching process, make small, tiny and bigger lines, little, going towards the center of the flower. Use little pressure for thin lines and little more pressure for little thicker, darker lines. Keep repeating the layer and complete the entire flower in this similar manner that I am showing you, and it will look like a beautiful doodled rose. Let's start the watercolor wash for the background. For that we will be requiring watercolors, water and a paintbrush. Let's start with applying water on the background and do not touch the flower. After applying water on the background, let's take a little blue color and apply a gentle wash on the top, and very gently with the brush try bringing the paint downwards. Do not go into the doodle flower, and you can keep adding little dark blue wherever you feel you want a little more shading. A beautiful rose doodling is complete. Let's move on to our next flower. Let's start with the periwinkle flower. The periwinkle, commonly known as a Madagascar periwinkle, is a species of flowering plant. Flowers are white to dark pink in color with a darker red center. Let's start with drawing this flower. To draw the periwinkle, draw center circle small, and then to draw the petals, move outwards and make them small but pointy from outwards and inwards from the center. To give the depth to the flower, add the line shading as I am showing with little tiny dots on all the petals. Complete the periwinkle with the watercolor wash as shown. Let's start with the lavender flower. The shade of this flower is so beautiful that there is a color name for the shade of the flower called lavender. This flower is cultivated in temperate climates for extraction of essential oils. Let's start making the lavender with small buds, like U-shaped, half U-shaped tiny buds. As I am showing, they grow on like a long stick, so you have to draw like small tiny U shapes on a straight line. Follow me. Let's start with the hepatica flower. It is one of the first flowers to appear in the spring, while other wildflowers are still developing leaves. The blooms are of various shades of pink, purple, white, blue, with yellow in the center. To draw the hepatica flower, draw the small tiny circle and then petals moving outwards, round in shape. For giving depth to the flower, draw small tiny dots in the center and stamens with lines going inwards inside the petal also, as I am showing. Do some line shading as shown. Let's start with the English bluebell. These flowers are fragrant and blue and violet flowers in bell shape, mostly grown in the UK, that's why they are also called as British bluebells. To draw the English bluebell, you need to make the flower into a bell shape facing downwards, or in few you can make sideways. To give depth to the flower, we are going to do stippling process, that is making small tiny dots to give depth. Wherever you feel that there is a shadow or the outline of the flower, make more dots, and in the center leave some space and make small tiny dots so that the flower looks beautiful. Make tiny leaves in this and complete with a water wash for the background so it looks beautiful. Our next flower is going to be the tulips. Tulip is the most popular spring flowering bulbs. Flowers are usually large, showy and brightly colored, like a bulb shape. Tulip is a member of the lily family originally found in southern Europe. To draw a tulip, draw an oval petal shape and then another oval petal shape, layering it, forming a bulb shape like a big U down. And make one more flower next to it. The leaves are very big and sharp shaped close to the flower, curving outside. To give depth to the flower, follow the same process of all the flowers. Make small lines and dots and do some line shading, or you could do stippling. I am going to show stippling process in the part 2 video of how to do stippling in these tulips. So stay tuned for the part 2 video too. Check it out and complete this with a watercolor wash. Next is the gerbera daisies. They come in vibrant rainbow colors, bright pink, yellow, white, ruby red and gorgeous different colors. Fifth most beautiful flower and commonly used flower. Sending these gerbera daisies is the perfect way to brighten someone's day. To draw the gerbera flower, draw an oval in the center and petals moving outwards, a circular pattern. Each petal is different in its shape and size. The more the merrier. Do not try and make all the petals symmetrical. To give depth to the flower, follow the line shading and tiny dots as shown. Finish with a watercolor wash. In the part 2 video, I am going to show how to draw a fully blossomed gerbera in the center, front facingly. Let's start with the anemone flower, also known as the wind flower. It grows mainly in Europe and they come in all different rainbow colors. It symbolizes fragility and love. To draw the anemone flower, let's draw lots of tiny dots for the wonderful stamen it has and lines going in the center. Keep adding lots and lots of dots and lines for the stamen and petals curving outwards to make it beautiful. Complete with the hatching process. Bunch of lines in the same direction with different pressure wherever you feel like you want it light or dark. In the part 2 video, I am also going to show the leaves doodling with this flower. So complete this and stay tuned for the part 2 video too. And complete this with a watercolor wash. Let's draw the marigold now. Marigold is an annual flower that blooms very well all throughout the year. Marigold flowers are made up of multiple layers of overlapping petals, with petals getting smaller towards the center of the flower. It blooms naturally occur in orange and yellow, also white in color. To draw the marigold, in the center, draw little dots for the stamen, then moving outwards, draw ruffled petals, shaggy looking ruffled petals close to each other, and make it big to show that it is blossomed. Make overlapping petals if you want, and keep moving outwards as shown. To complete the depth of the flower, follow the hatching process, and with the watercolor wash, finish it. Wow, we are done finishing our 9 different flowers in this part 1 video. Stay tuned for the part 2 video. Till then, see you. If you liked this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Also check out my Instagram handle @rads2117 for more. Thank you. Bye bye.